I just want you to pay attention to the shadow activity. No shadow in front of me. Here's the lighting in the hallway. This is called being stalking in the path. Audible activity. And the shadow travels in front of you. You see that? That's not normal light activity. It strolls in front of you. This is called pacing. And the shadows appears ahead of you. That's not normal light activity. It has nothing to do with the lighting in the hallway. And this is impossible light activity, not only because the light source is remaining in Las Vegas, it's remaining over the hotel of Fairfield by Marriott in San Diego, which you cannot see through this window. At what is the AZUSA Avenue and Paramount. Okay, that's called stalking with the light source. As I walk now to the side of the building, no longer at the back where McDonald's is at the other end, where the entity was focusing helicopter activity flying over me. You're recognizing all the methods of targeting. Also, timing is recognizing targeting. As I start documenting demons, the demons arrive in helicopters. That's why they're going to federal prison. That's called crossing path group stalking by working at the venue. This is also impossible light activity because the sun that is over us, not a hunkered down blob of light, a big old light source. This is not even, it doesn't even look like what the sun would look like. Okay, it's hunkered down, it's very low, it's right directly above us, and also you have this trajectory of light that's reaching at an angle inside of the windows in order to touch the surfaces is the objective, but this is not sunlight. The sun that's above us would not only, would it not be hovering over the buildings, but it's also not creating this light that's shooting through horizontally through the surfaces in order to aim light at an angle inside. This is how you have light in the depths of dark hallways, which should be shaded, underneath covered structures and walkways where it should be shaded. And this is also not sunlight, it's engineered light. Also, the light structure in here has nothing to do with my shadow that's not present, and then it jumps in front of me repeatedly. That's a method of light activity. And then you saw one body after another walking by me. Those are demons who are pacing. That's the pattern of conduct, while you are also aware of that because the added context is the fake sun over the hotel. And this is where it remains, and this is directly opposed to what the entity was doing in San Diego, California, what the entity was doing in San Bernardino, California, where I'm documenting the Upland Public Library, the Ovid Family Community Library, the Ontario Museum of History and Arts. Okay, I'm going to the Chino Branch Library. I'm on public transportation going to all of these venues, and I'm maintaining presence both in the morning, leaving Ontario, arriving where the sun was rising, and then going back to where I would go back in Ontario, even through public transportation, and the entity kept that light source in San Bernardino County over me for the duration of the day. There's no provision for it to be in San Diego over me, no provision for it to be in Las Vegas, the entire route, not just in Las Vegas, but it's not like it arrived coming from somewhere else, seeing it at a distance. It remained over me en route to and from Las Vegas. There's no provision for this. This is not the natural environment, and it's also not natural to be stalking overtly, stalking in helicopters. Those are demons, and the AZUSA Police Department is going to be prosecuted for domestic terrorism. It's the grounds of disbanding, and it is a basis for federal prison for every demon stalking in helicopters. And the people of the state that are engaging in surveillance in the ways that I've shown you, this is surveillance as opposed to lawful conduct being an employee. Engaging in that level of facilitation, just like speaker companies, just like the Alvarado Gardens residents, are going to federal prison. All right, this is what an entity is doing commercially, making money while the system of surveillance is underway in California, because that's all this is doing, making money while surveillance is underway. And it's supposed to be the guise under which somebody is making up information about strangers stalking them, and they're not making it up. All right, that's the pattern of conduct. While that demon drives by, engineered light moves across every demon stalking at the traffic light. That's impossible light activity. It's also not the conduct of sunlight when you're driving under that which isn't even the sun, but it's the evidence of a demon that's stalking you, a population of them. P.O.C. This is a sex offense committed by the state of California, and HILTON in particular is going to be prosecuted for the sex offense. Not different, just a different name, Marriott Bonvoy and HILTON. P.O.C. It's currently, by the way, 11:32 a.m. This is keeping a woman under surveillance inside of a hotel room. Tracking my movement, which you're aware of that, tracking movement through looking at the light source. It gives context regarding their undue attention to you, stalking, sex offender stalking, P.O.C.